those of you who are not able to be with us in person, again, hello, as you're out there virtually, and thank you so much for joining us, especially those out in the statewide campus. We're thrilled that you're joining us, and we're hoping that you're celebrating in your own way on your statewide campus. I appreciate everyone's participation because this is our kickoff for our 50th anniversary of our founding. And before I get into that, first of all, I want to thank the people who put this event on. There's a lot of hands that go into putting on these events for everybody. And first of all, to our HR staff, to Leslie and Andy and Sherry and Tiffany, thank you so much for all you've done to put this together. To our audiovisual department, to Mike and his crew, thanks to everyone in terms of this. To Chef Richard and Adam, who always do such a great job for us, thank you so much. But other people like Marietta Harvey and Cindy and Amber in the store, and our marketing department, and Belinda and Georgette in student affairs, and our alumni association and so forth. Thanks to everyone for doing this for us. So WVSOM was founded on December 12th, 1972, 50 years, a little less than 50 years ago. And so I've had a committee this academic year been planning for a year-long celebration of the founding of our institution, because we certainly have a lot to celebrate. And so we're going to have events here in Lewisburg, and this is the first one to sort of kick it off. We actually were going to do the Shanghai Parade, and I think you had heard about that. That's a unique parade in Lewisburg on January 1st. But unfortunately, because of COVID, it got canceled, and so we couldn't do that. So this is our first event. We hope to actually do the Shanghai Parade next year in '23. So we're going to have events here in Lewisburg, but we're also going to have events in each of our statewide campus. So we're going to have 7 additional events in each of the statewide campus, so our statewide campus people can celebrate, as well as our preceptors and our 3rd and 4th year students out in the statewide campus. We're also going to have regional events where we're going to go into Ohio and Michigan and Florida to interact with our alums who are in those states and associated with their state association meetings. And then also some national events like the big AOA meeting in the fall. I think this year it'll be in Boston. And we're also thinking of going like to the AAO meeting as well, and some of the others. It's all going to culminate in an all-class reunion and a Golden Jubilee celebration the first weekend in November. And then the final celebration will be on December 12th on campus, where we'll establish December 12th as our Founders' Day of our institution so that we can continue to celebrate into the future. I don't know why we've never really have done that in the past, but I definitely want to institute that. So in addition to that, you may have started noticing things around campus in terms of other types of activities. So there are displays downstairs that will, thanks to Marietta Harvey in my office and others participating in that. You'll be seeing more photos from the past. Pat Boserman and others in the marketing department. We've put together, Karen, we've taken their photos over these past 50 years. We're going to start putting those up. We're going to have things like a parade. The parade is actually going to happen in the fall, and we're looking for that. And we're going to have other photos around the school as well. And then with the Founders' Day, what we want to do is a time capsule. and I want all of the constituencies to participate, meaning the students, the staff, the faculty, all will have a piece of this and be thinking about, well, what do we want to put into that time capsule that will then lock up and open in 50 years, probably. So there's a lot of fun, exciting things going on, and it starts off today, and again with T-shirts and a photo booth and just fun things to do. In many ways, well, before I get there, we'll have a web page which will have a calendar of events, and then we'll also have photos and videos to sort of document this year-long celebration. So, this will be an opportunity, this year will be an opportunity to reflect. And so the first thing is it's an opportunity to sort of reflect on 50 years of history, of where we've been, what we've accomplished. Truly, WVSOM is a remarkable story. 50 years ago, there was a real challenge in getting physicians into rural areas of West Virginia and throughout the country. And here we are, 50 years later, the #1 school in the nation for rural placement. It's an incredible achievement. But the point is the school has achieved so much more from those modest beginnings 50 years ago. And I think it's a great time to reflect on that, to reflect on the people that have come before us, our founders and our other people that were instrumental in creating this school. People like Gwen Klingman and Roland Sharp and others. And so learning about that history and sharing that history, there's just so many great stories, listening to the stories. I think it's so important to have that history and to transmit it, and to share all of the achievements that have occurred. But it's also an opportunity to sort of tell everybody where we are now, who we are. Because there's still plenty of people who don't know who we are. And we have many stories to tell. And so I encourage everybody to also enter into this, and we'll have plenty of opportunities to tell people who we are today, what we're doing today, the incredible work that our faculty and our staff and our students do each and every day for our communities. And so it'll be that opportunity. And then finally, it's an opportunity to have conversations about, well, what are we moving on to? What does the next 50 years look like? And how do we move forward together as an institution to continue to grow and to develop and to serve? So I think what I ask of you is to enter into this celebration, to enter into a reflection and a conversation about who we are and where we are going. Because, like I said, we do so much for our communities, and we need to share that. So I hope you enjoy this event, and I hope you enjoy the events to come. Look forward to the web page as we launch that, and the next big event that we're going to be having is actually at a statewide campus on March 10th. We're doing an event for the South Central statewide campus, and so the students in that area and the preceptors and our statewide campus in that area will be involved in that. So we look forward to that event. The final thing I want to say to you, and this is, again, to everyone, is, today's Valentine's Day. HR decided to do this event on this day. It was intentional. And when you think about Valentine's Day, it's a reminder to all of us to love each other. We're called to love. Human beings are called to love. It's part of, in my mind, for me, this is just Jim speaking, it's part of our spirituality. Love is. And so, I encourage you today and every day to reach out to each other and to love each other. That this day is a reminder of that, and we need to be reminded. I think to a certain extent, all of us have suffered in the last 2 years. We haven't been able to come together, and we've suffered for that, but there have been so many other ways. People have lost family members, friends, people they know. It's been tough. We need to recognize that. And we need to reach out to each other, and we need to care for each other. And I know you do that. But I'm just encouraging you to do it even more. To reach out to that person maybe you don't talk to very much in your department or in your class or in the other class. Or maybe reach out to a student. Or maybe a student reach out to a faculty member. To reach out to our staff. We need to take care of each other. And that's why we're here. We're an institution that takes care of each other. And we take care of our communities. So let's go out there and do that. I will tell you, I am so filled with humility and gratitude for you. You all are incredible, each one of you. Thank you for what you do day in and day out. For the faculty, for the staff, for the administration, and for the students, thank you. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for making this institution what it is. It's about us. So please know you're in my thoughts and prayers every single day. I care about you. And like I said, I just think about you all the time. And I want only the best for you. So continue to do the great things that you do. Have a wonderful day. Enter into this celebration of our institution. And let's begin. Let's begin the 50th year of our founding, the celebration of that 50-year celebration. So, I'm done, but we do have a debut, and there's going to be all kinds of fun things throughout the year. And Jake and the audiovisual staff have put together a wonderful slideshow that gives you some insight to the past. So let it roll, and again, let's celebrate.